Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I played all weekend with celebrating my daughter's birthday, so I was not gonna have a video out for you this week. But now I will. I'm gonna do a journal. So I have a couple of DCWV, well, one DCWV and one Park Lane paper pad. And I'm gonna make a journal. I'm gonna make a really specific journal for our garden this year to record all the plants that we're growing in the front yard and the backyard. Ooh, I really love this paper. I think this might be the one for our cover. So let me grab a piece of that. This is the Park Lane Sonoma paper pad. Now, I know Elizabeth and Dawn are live. I just saw that before I jumped on here. So I'm going to have to catch them on the replay. But this is like my chance to do this. So I've got to do it. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to just look through real quick and see if there's any other papers calling to me out of this paper pad. I have a front and a back cover now. Let's see if there's any others. I really kind of like this one. We don't have fox in our yard, but we have coyotes and we have rabbits and armadillos and possums and other critters, snakes, scorpions. Anyway, so I might end up using this one just to signify that it's not just plants out there, but there's also a lot of wildlife. Okay, so what I want to create is a journal for me and Dr. Shrub. Hi, Heather. Hi, Mary. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Cordelia. I'm going to create a journal that, you know, it's going to have two sides. And one is going to be for our front yard to record all the plants in there. And then one is for the backyard. I mean, we've got so many plants. This is some chipboard that I had ordered off of Amazon at one point. Pretty sure, you know, I did some price checking and this was the best deal that I could find. So this is chipboard. It's 8.5 by 11, 100 pack. It doesn't say what the thickness is, and it's not real thick, I can tell you that. So I wasn't sure at the time how thick I would want some of these boards. So now this journal is not going to be huge. This journal is going to be like every year I anticipate that I'll make one of these journals. So this isn't incredibly thick, but it's okay. I guess it's nice to have some things that are really thick and some that are kind of thin. But this will totally work, especially because I'm going to cover it with paper. All right, and it's really just kind of be like kind of a folio. So, oh, Mary, you're so sweet. I have some things coming to you as well. Let me show y'all my bag. I got about a third of my Happy Mail done. Woo! It's all, I have the boxes kind of ready, but not fully. And then I ran out of stamps and I still have 2/3 to go, but all of that is headed to the post office. I have my 5 boxes ready to go. So I've definitely been working on my Happy Mail. It's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm not going to worry about cutting this down. I don't think too much. This paper, I'll just trim a little off the side. Yay, jokes for Dr. Shrub. Mary, I love that you always add the jokes, and I truly enjoy them. Like, I love to laugh. I love a good joke. I love puns. And So those always delight me. I absolutely love that about your cards. Okay, so that one I cut down to 10 inches. Let me go ahead and cut this other one down to 10 inches. I told my son, who was diagnosed with strep throat yesterday, bless his heart, he's like, "Are you going to start dinner, Mom?" And I was like, "Actually, I'm going to start a live video." He's like, "Oh, man." Bless his heart. He's fine, believe me. He's on his antibiotics, and this is just what happens when you go back into society, right? We were out a lot this weekend. We went to an amusement park on Friday. We had a nice block party here at our neighborhood on Saturday. We went to the Easter egg hunt at church. I mean, we were just kind of everywhere. And so there's sickness in the house. It's to be expected, right? My kids have been in quarantine. Well, I mean, just homeschooled. Not really in quarantine, but homeschooled since all this mess started. And so they've got to build up their immune systems again to all the kitty germs. I'm just using this right angle tool. You definitely don't need one. And to be honest, they're kind of overpriced. I'm surprised I paid what I did for that tool, but I have it. I'm going to use it, but you definitely don't need it. It just helps you get a right angle for your paper so that when you fold it over, it's all the corners meet. Although that doesn't look like I quite did that right. We'll see what happens. So I hope all of you guys are doing good. Grandma Gay, hello. Hope you're doing well. Oh, woohoo. I'm glad you feel that way. I hope Santa Claus is feeling good. I have your card in the mail. I hope you guys are hanging in there, and that I'm glad, you know, he's getting himself taken care of in the off season, so he's ready for Christmas when that rolls around. So I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, Happy Mail is wonderful. I got some really great Happy Mail just before the weekend. I still need to show it to you guys. I got some really beautiful cards. And some of you are going to get like Easter cards. And yeah, I know we're done. We're past that. But that's what I put in some of the envelopes. Just so you know. All right, let me just give this a little extra. I didn't do that quite right the first time. That's okay. This is just for me and Dr. Shrub. I really wish I would have made one of these journals when we started landscaping a couple of years ago. So in 2018, we bought our house, and it was a blank slate. It was about a third of an acre, and maybe more. I don't know. Don't ask me about dimensions if it's not on a card or a journal. Anyways, it was like a blank slate. We got, you know, the standard suburban 2 trees, 5 bushes in the front. And we have been turning it into our secret garden ever since. And it would just be really fun if I could remember every plant that we've planted and the ones that have made it and haven't made it. So this year I was determined to start recording it. So yeah, I'll probably make one of these each season and record what we're growing. The theme this year is harvest. So this year for me, last year I think it was, the last 2 years, we were kind of more, I guess if you were to pick a gardening theme, it would have been foundations. We were kind of laying our foundations, getting our trees and getting our shrubs and laying our foundations for what we wanted our yard to look like. And then this year it's harvest. Like, I want to give the grocery store less of my paycheck. I want to grow more of our food. And I have a strawberry patch, a pepper patch. I've got eggplant growing and it's already producing. We've been eating broccoli out of the garden already. I've got spinach, arugula.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, that's my watch. Just all kinds of stuff growing. And so this year, the theme for me is harvest. It's about what can we grow to put on the table. Yay, Santa's doing good. Excellent. That's exactly what I want to hear, Grandma Gay. I'm so happy. Tell him there's a bunch of card makers rooting for him. Absolutely. So, all right. The front cover is covered. That's good. Now, I have to think about, I think I'm going to build, let me think about the kind of spine I want to build for this. I think I just need, not even anything too substantial. I just need like a 1/2 inch spine. Since my board's a little flimsy, I think I'm going to double them up. It'll be easy to cut. That'll be one of the good things. Oh, cold and rainy. It's been cooler here, which has been really nice. It's been pretty cool. Let's see, is 1/2 inch enough? I don't know, maybe not. Let's do 1 inch. We'll do a 1 inch spine. One of the things about journal making is I love making lots of journals, but then it's like storage. Where are you going to store all these? So I'm thinking, gosh, if we have one of these each year, that would quickly build up. That spine needs to be stronger than that. We'll just cut a few of these out, glue them all together. Mary, do you have good enough weather? Hey, Monica. Good enough weather to garden yet up there, or are y'all still getting too much cold? I know we've got roses on every bush. Everything's blooming. I've already got fresh bouquets around the house. I've cut stems because we have so many rose bushes. And we have a lot of canna lilies too. I think Dr. Shub said we have 20 something canna lilies in our yard, and so I also put those in bouquets, and they're blooming. Monica, I was so excited when I saw you are a part of the Card Makers Success Summit, and so am I. We're gonna get to do it together. Yay! You're sitting outside enjoying the weather. I have been trying to do that each day. Go outside, even if it's just for 15 minutes, take in all the beauty, take in the fresh air, the wind, the birds. Dr. Shrub and I were out doing that together the other day, and these 2 hummingbirds came up to real close to us, probably less than 5 feet away or whatever. And wow, the sound of hummingbirds up close, it's pretty incredible. Yeah, I'm so excited, Monica. I need to start promoting it and letting people know and sharing my link. I'll get there. I haven't been crafting. I've been playing and doing other things. Okay, so this is a pretty sturdy spine. I'm feeling good about this. This will definitely hold. I think we have one more, so why not? Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Tulips, cool. That was our wedding flower, is tulips. We had tulips of all colors. Our wedding colors were Fiesta, like Fiesta wear. We had all kinds of glass at each table, and it was basically a rainbow and tulips. That was my theme for our wedding. Oh, now this is a good spine. Okay, cool. Good. I want something nice and sturdy. That's a good piece of chipboard. Now, definitely I should have connected this before I covered my cover, but that's okay. We can make this work. I'm not gonna sweat it. All right, let's be consistent though. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this one next. I'm gonna show y'all that you don't need a right angle tool by not using it. And just kind of, I'm just gonna give myself a right angle line here. I plucked some strawberries today, and they are just the sweetest thing. They are so good. Big journal. Yeah, it's, Monica, it's a garden journal, and I need to be able to document the hundreds of plants that we have in our front and backyard. And so one side of the journal is going to be for the front yard, and the other side of the journal is going to be for the backyard. And I want something, you know, that I can probably like accordion fold out and try to draw things up and show where things are planted, maybe how long they've been planted there, when they were planted or something. And I can make journal notes about like the things that, like a certain area, or, you know, we've had to relocate plants where it said full sun on the tag, but they didn't mean like South Texas full sun. They meant like, you know, I don't know, Iowa full sun or something. They didn't mean Texas. So, you know, I wanted to kind of document stuff like that. The details of our garden. Okay. Oh, nice, Heather. That's wonderful. I was unable to get a connection to any of the live events this year. Oh, that's weird, Mary. You know what? I have to admit, I did not get to make it to the live events. I had so much going on when all that was going on, and I was so glad, though, that I was able to go back and watch them later at my own time and like take each video in. In fact, it was my first year participating just this February, and I was so glad that I had the opportunity to go back and watch those videos, you know, at my own time, on my own time, rewind, take things in, because there were a lot of cool different ideas. There was a lot of, you know, I think there were a lot of like kind of fun folds and fun techniques and different things. And so I was glad I was able to take them in. But, you know, live events are fun because we get to do what we're doing right now, which is chat. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. Okay. So now that that's done, normally I would put a double-sided tape down and then put glue down. But it's going to be fine because I'm going to come along now for the inside. So this is my front cover, this is my back cover. I'll come along and put, you know, pattern paper over these too. All right, and then here's my 1-inch spine that I'm going to add on here. So that'll be what we do next. I want to grab a sturdy paper for this parts. Let's see. Kind of like, well, I need to hold these up because I'm not going to sure what I'm going to like most. Let's see. Some variations. There's a dark green. We could try that. Nope. I don't know. Kind of like both of those, especially like those two together, but that's not how I'm gonna do it. Let's see, I think I'll stick to this color. All right, let's lay this out. I'll show y'all how I'm gonna build in my spine here. Okay, I'm gonna have this overlap a little by like 1/2 inch. Okay. So I'll need a 1/2 inch on one side. This is 1 full inch, and then I'll need just a hair for the crease. So what does that equal in math? Well, let's just do 2 1/4, and that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Now on this, because it is my spine, I want to make sure that I put some of this double-sided tape down. So I hope all of you had a nice weekend. We were just running around like crazy. Worked better the first year. Oh. Huh. I wonder what happened this year, Mary. That's so weird. It's certainly organized. I mean, which is so great because I'm such a free spirit. I really need an anchor when I collaborate or work with others. I'm sure I'm sure Monica can testify. She's worked with me. Monica is here from Tailor Made Cards for You, and she was the first person to believe in me. She had me on her design team, and of course I was just getting started with my channel, and I was just getting started figuring this stuff out, and I am a free spirit, so bless her heart, she had to put up with me. But she's also really organized. Anyways, it's nice for me, being the free spirit that I am, to work with people who are so organized, because then I get to just be myself and everything still goes very well. And Brandy at Stamp Me Some Love, who puts on the Card Maker Success Summit, she's very, very organized too. Okay, when I'm concerned about my placement of things and I'm using like the super sticky tape, then I put my glue on it so that I have some wiggle room, like right here in this moment. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that down. I'm gonna put some more glue. Probably should, let me do it this way. I'm gonna take this off and put my spine down first. Okay. That's good feedback, Mary. I'm glad you're sharing that with me because that's something I can pass on and share with Brandy as well. And it's just good to know, you know, anytime I'm promoting something, what someone's experience is. Like, as I don't ever, you know, want to guide you in the wrong direction. But it's just good to hear that kind of feedback and know what your experience was like this year. I will pass that on. Okay, so y'all can see I'm just leaving a little bit of space here in the middle for my paper to fold. Okay, I'm just making sure everything's connected. And now I'm just gonna fold this over like so. And now we have our cover. I like that. I like that teal with the green. I think that's pretty. Okay, so let me cut another one. I'm gonna put it on the inside. Then we'll put a couple of pieces of paper in there, and then I'll show y'all how I'm gonna put this together. How I'm gonna make it like an accordion fold out on each side for the front and backyard. All right, let me catch up to y'all. Oh, thanks, Monica. First time you're watching. Oh, cool. Well, hello. The creative Graham. Love your name. Welcome. So glad you're here. The Card Makers Success Summit is a summit that goes on twice a year. There's two options. You can pay to attend, which basically when you pay to attend, you get access to special discounts and offers. You get access to the videos because there's over 20 instructors, and they teach like 20 to 25-minute classes. And if you do the free version, then you get to watch it live, and it's available for like 24 hours, but then the video access goes away. But if you are a VIP and you pay to attend it's all virtual conference, then you can go back and watch the videos anytime you like, indefinitely. Like, the links never expire. And you have access to, special discounts and things. And what it is it's card making inspiration tutorial videos that are exclusive to the summit. And there's always a theme. So the one that just happened in February was cards for all year. So the theme was just all about like giving you ideas for your card making for the following year, which is really cool. I have had a couple of times I have done card boutiques out of my house for my friends, and I always do it like in February, where I figure people can come and kind of get their cards for like different special occasions that they might have coming up, and just kind of stock up on cards. So I love the idea that Brandy did, cards for all year in February. And then this July, me and Monica, who's here. Hey T, hey Lynn, good to see you ladies. Oh, the ice cream truck's coming. I forgot he comes on Wednesdays because we're usually not home. But anyways, this July it'll be going on again, and it's going to be Christmas in July. I can tell you that much. So I'm going to be a presenter this year. Monica's who's here, she's going to be a presenter, and then there's going to be like 18 others. When I get done with this video, I'll put some links down in the description so you can get on the wait list. Okay, so now I'm putting on my spine. Oh, sounds like the family might be going to get ice cream. Maybe. I heard the door open. Okay, so now I'm putting this down. I'm going to use my bone folder and very gently, you don't want to press too hard. I'm just going to come along here and just kind of train my paper to fold in these creases that I created. I'm just pushing it against, I'm pushing my bone folder against the spine, and that's all I need to do. And again, just go gently. This paper is pretty thick, but if you have a thinner paper, it will break on you, and you don't want that. Okay, and then we're just, now that we've got it, we just want to train it to fold. Okay. So now I have this nice big journal. Originally, I was thinking of then putting smaller spines here and putting another layer, but I don't think I'll do that. I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. I'm gonna throw some pattern paper here, and then I'll create my inside. And you know what? This journal is gonna be done super quick. Okay, so I hope that answered the question about the Card Maker Success Summit. I'm really honored to be a part of it. I'm looking forward to it. You guys, anytime you use my link, it really just helps, you know, the summit leaders know that I'm promoting it, that, you know, you guys are interested in me being there, stuff like that. Y'all supported me so much when I was promoting it in February, and I really appreciate that. Okay. So I was just deciding like how much of this 8.5 by 11 I wanted to take up. Okay, let me cut the paper. Let's find some. I think this is where I'm going to use the critters. I think I'll use this darker piece back here. And then let me pick one more to go. Oh, you know which one? You guys, have y'all seen this paper pad? Okay, if you don't like florals, look away, you won't like it at all. If you like florals, feast your eyes. Have y'all seen this paper pad? It's called Floral Couture. It's by DCWV, one of my favorite paper companies. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, I haven't opened it yet. I've only peeked at it. I've had it in my stash for a while. Cut aparts, yeah. I mean, they're cool and all. That's pretty. Look. Oh my gosh, it's scrumptious. It's wonderful. I like these patterns that they put on the backs. Oh man, I just really, really like this paper pad. Oh, we have lots of birds. That would be a nice one. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, that's potential. Oh, look at these flowers though. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've got lots of deer too. Deer and birds. Okay, that one's got potential. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Hey there, T. I can't remember if I said hi to you yet or not. I'm pretty sure. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Barbara. I'm pretty sure I said hi to y'all. I just want to make sure. Oh, Monica. Yeah, but I came back anytime you asked me, right? And I would again. I just love you. Here, I love this paper. I'm going to have to make I bought this so I can make journals and cards with it. But it's amazing paper pad. Love it so much. I love these too. Great for card making. Look at, oh my goodness. This stuff is like, it expresses my heart so closely. This is the stuff I love. Ugh, love it, love it, love it. Look at this one. Wow. Don't mind the dirt under my fingers. I'm sorry, guys. I was in the garden before I came in to do this. Look at that. I was in the garden watering things going, I better record these. I need to go make that journal. Look at this paper. Oh, you guys, I'm going to have to make like 10 cards, one kit with this too. Look at that one. Tone on tone. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to show y'all that paper pad. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so we have the foxes. I think I'm actually going to grab that deer paper. There were a couple of different colors of the deer. I kind of like that burgundy, but there was another one. Let me just grab it real quick and we'll get on to this, getting this journal done. I know y'all got other things you gotta do. Let's see. There was a burgundy deer. I've passed that one up because I remember seeing, I thought I saw a green deer paper pad. Let's see. What do y'all think of this paper pad? Let's see. Oh, good. I did say hi. Good, good, good. Oh, good, Mary. Yeah, come join. I am a presenter. I'm so honored and excited. Oh, this gold one. Yeah, let's go for this one. Okay. I liked the burgundy too, but I don't know. Just want to keep it a little more mellow. Let's see. Oh man, Barbara, that does not sound fun. Okay. So, you know, I'm trying to think about my pattern paper here. I definitely want this to be upright. So this needs to be the longest part that I cut. So this needs to be a little short of 11. And then this, going this direction, needs to be a little short of 8.5, okay? Just explaining that for you guys. So I think I'm going to do 10 3/4 by 8 1/4. All right. Okay. Let's do this again. So again, this has a pattern that I need to be aware of. I'm going to do 10 3/4 by 8 1/4. All right. There we go. That will do it. All right. Yeah, cool. This will work. Honestly, a lot of this is going to be covered up, but I want to make it complete. It's funny because the spine, now that I think about it, hey, I thought these were double-sided. That's weird. They didn't, that's really weird, you guys. This pattern's not double-sided, but all the other patterns in the paper pad are. I wonder if that was a mistake. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this to 1 inch because the way I'm adhering my paper, I'm not sewing it into that spine. So I wasn't thinking of that when I chose that plain paper, but we'll just put this down and it'll be all good. It'll decorate it enough. Right, Lynn? Oh my gosh. It's hard making those decisions sometimes. Okay. Let's put this down. There, now that's not so plain because that's going to be exposed. It's an exposed spine for us. Okay. Gosh, that is just so weird, you guys. I bet that was a fluke. I bet that was supposed to have a pattern on the back because it's not like a foil or anything. I understand sometimes when there's a foil pattern that it makes indentations in the paper, so you might not want a pattern on the back. You just have one side, but I think that's a fluke. That's okay. We can handle it. All right. Just glue this down. Okay. Hi, Roberta Miller. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, 2 cereal boxes will work. Absolutely. I keep a whole stack of them right by my desk. In fact, I usually just reuse and repurpose Amazon boxes, cereal boxes, anything. I had bought these chipboard papers when I was making some mini albums because I did want some things that were a little bit thicker, but these are actually thin. These are, oh, the bookbinding glue. Okay, Let me show you what it looks like, Grandma Gay. Okay, it's all I use now, by the way, for everything, for my card making, for everything. It is my favorite glue. Let me grab it. I actually just bought a new bottle because I had almost used mine up. I use Lineco pH neutral PVA bookbinding and paper projects glue. Dries clear, remains flexible. It's amazing. It is completely comparable to the Bearly Arts glue, which I love, and it's a great glue, and I would promote Bearly Arts like it's a good glue, but this one's cheaper. So I can get this huge bottle. Let's see, how many ounces are in here? 16 ounces for $10 on Amazon. Whereas a little bottle, which this is considered a big bottle for Bearly Arts glue, is like $14 or something like that. So yeah, this is more cost effective. I love it. I've already been through a whole big bottle like this. It is so good, you guys. If you're looking for a good bookbinding glue or card making glue that's I found to be the best value, then that would be a good one. Let's put some pages in here, shall we? All right. I probably made that sign bigger than I needed to. Let's just be honest. But I wanted the ability to add pages. Okay, I have another paper pad. You already know I love paper, patterned paper. But I was looking through this one earlier, and I really liked this grid paper. I have 2 sheets of it. I have other grid paper too from Printables, but I wish I could use it. Actually, T, who's here, who's not afraid of color, she has a junk journaling kit, a digital one on Etsy that is so good. It's so affordable, and it has a lot of grid paper. I would really recommend it. Anyways, but my printer, I need to clean the heads of my printer. It's not printing right now. So I'm going to use this one. I just think it would be kind of cool to have this grid paper for this journal in particular, because then I can kind of draw out our flower beds and stuff and then map in what's planted there. So that's why I want to use this. All right, let me think about this for a minute, you guys. I need to put my thinking cap on here. I'm only going to cut these. I'm going to cut these to 8 1/4 and leave the 12-inch side. Okay, so let me do that real quick. Let's see, 8 1/4. I'm going to leave the 12-inch side. Okay, let me do this other one. You know what happens when you go live and you should be cooking dinner? Somebody else is in there doing it. And the dishes. Did I cut that right? I don't think I did. 8 1/4, yes. They just didn't look the same. 8 1/4. Okay. Sorry. This is not feeling right. I didn't cut it right. I did not cut. So my 2 sheets, I didn't cut right. All right. That's okay. We're going to figure this out. So it looks like these are going to have to go like this. All right. So they're going to have to fold a little differently. I was planning on them going like this, but that's okay. We can make this work. It's just for me. Okay. So now I've got these. I just wanted those in there. I'm going to add, I wish I had pulled out my tea-dyed paper before this. some artist paper I'm gonna use. Okay, I've recommended this before, you guys, and then I don't have like affiliate links or anything, but it's from Dick Blick Co., which is an art company, art supply store. This is the white sulfate drawing paper, 100 sheets. So it's 100 sheets. It's huge. It's like 12 by 18, I think. It's excellent for mixed media. It's excellent for journals. You can paint on this with gouache, watercolor. It's amazing. You can write on it and it doesn't show through to the other side. And it's like $7 for 100 sheets of this. It's really awesome paper. So I don't ever link to it because I just don't have affiliate links or anything to them, but I love this paper. I love making journals from this paper. I love painting on this paper. And it's so affordable. Okay, so I don't know. I wasn't counting, but I just grabbed some paper out of here. And let's see here. Sorry, I'm figuring this out as you watch. I'm figuring this out. Trying to decide. I think I'm going to piece two of these together. Oh, it's amazing, Barbara. I've been using it for years. So I didn't just find it and started recommending it to people. I've been using it for years. Now, I didn't use it for my card making, but I've always used it for my journal making. And I've been making journals since 2018, so I have been using it a while, and I do really love it. It's nice because the weather doesn't seem to bother it. You know, art glitter glue was something I used to use, but the weather just seemed to disrupt it so much. Like they can't even ship it when it's cold, I think, because it has a water content to where it freezes and then it alters the glue. Something like that. I'm just making sure this seam is burnished very well. Okay, so now I have this super long piece of paper. And it's going to accordion fold. I probably should have cut it first. But that's okay. This is low stress. If we mess up, we just keep going. That's how I like to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of line it up here. And what I'm doing is I'm lining it up nice and straight and where I want it. And then I'm going to bring in my metal ruler. It's going to help me fold. And I'm going to create the accordion fold for this. Okay, we'll see how many pages we get out of this. I don't need a ton. Okay, once I've gotten it like that, then as long as I keep my pages straight, I can come in and use that as my pattern here. Okay. All right. Looks like I'll only have to trim off a little bit. This is going to be a wild journal, really, because it's got this massive sheet of paper on each side, but that's going to be fun. This is super crooked. My fold's got a little crooked. It can happen when you're doing the accordion fold. But it's going to have this like super long sheet of paper, but that's kind of fun. I like accordion journals, and I'm actually just going to tear this, you guys. I'm not going to bring out my paper trimmer for this part. I'm just going to tear it against that. I think what I'll do is that this is going to become like a cover flap for the accordion. Okay, so what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm just making this up as we go here. I'm going to score this to adhere it down. All right. I'm going to score it at 3/4 of an inch and 1 inch. I'm kind of building in a gusset here because I know that that accordion is going to be a little thick. So kind of building in a little bit of a gusset fold to accommodate for that. Let's see. The only part I'm adhering down is this back piece. Okay. Let me, before I adhere that down though, see, so this is going to get adhered on here, and this is going to be adhered underneath. Before I do that though, let me just kind of measure where I'm going to want this. And one of the things I love about journal making is that I can just take this down here, and let me see if y'all can see it. I can only move this up so far. But I'm just going to take a pencil and just mark it, because that's all I have to do. Just give it a little mark, and I'll trim that part off. Yeah, T, I know you really like the reptile adhesive. I've never tried it. But I'm sure if you like it, I would like it, because we like the same things. We almost share a brain, you and I. By the way, T, oh my gosh, I was watching it on something where I couldn't comment, but I watched some of the Stamp Wars that you hosted. You did such an awesome job. I totally forgot to tell you. I loved it. It was really cool. And oh my goodness, the gifts you sent them and everything you did, it was just really great. Good job. I've been meaning to tell you that. All right. I'm going to treat this piece of paper the same. So I'm going to score at 3/4 of an inch and 1 inch. Build in that gusset. I can't go more than 1 inch because, you know, this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of, or journal. And because this is going to go over, it'll shorten it, I think, just enough. Okay, so there's the one for our back cover. And now I need to build 2 more sheets. You guys, I'm almost done. Almost done. So I'm going to grab 2 more of these really large pieces of mixed media paper. I'm going to glue them together and build in my last accordion page. I think it would have been fun if I wasn't doing this in a live and I was just doing this on my own time. I probably would have like distressed and done all kinds of mixed media on this paper before putting it into the journal, but y'all are seeing it just as I do it, so I'm not doing all of that right now. Okay. So now my paper is adhered together. It's super long again. Let me move this. Okay. Now I don't have to figure this part out again. I can just fold this to match this paper. Bring in my trusty ruler. What would I do without it? You guys, I really need to do a no dies, no problem. I have to admit, I've been deleting some videos. Like, I'll record some videos, and then I'm like, you know, I don't know if that's what they want to see, and I delete it. It's such a bad habit. I should just, if I take the time to do it, I should put it out there. Like tonight, I was like debating if I was going to go live, and I was like, you know, I do have a video of where I went through my scrap bin, but I just wasn't convinced that it was worthy of taking up y'all's time, so I just deleted it. Oh gosh. Let's see, I don't know if that was a good fold. But I just emptied my scrap bin out on my desk and started making cards the other day. That was the only crafting I did this weekend. I'm sure y'all would have enjoyed it, but for whatever reason, I wasn't sure about an hour ago, so I deleted it. It hadn't been edited. I don't normally delete things if I've gone through the trouble of editing. That's a no-no. Okay, I need to make sure that my pages are lining up here. I think this is the hardest part of the accordion fold, is because I'm not measuring and scoring. If it was smaller paper, you definitely could. Glad that didn't hit my toe. Of course, I have my Crocs on. I got a new pair of Crocs. I'm so excited. Oh, hi, Beverly. Okay, I know I already said hi to you, but hi again. And what size is the scoreboard? This is an old, like, discontinued Martha Stewart. I think if you were looking for something comparable, there's a Score Pal or a Score Buddy, something like that. It's 7.5 by almost 9 3/4. It goes to almost 6.5, but not quite. And then down here it goes to 8. That's probably more of what you wanted to know when you asked that question. I've had it for years. It was the first scoreboard I got. And sometimes it's just nice to have a little small one. I like having the big machines, the little machines. It's nice having the different sizes. Why is that so off? We're gonna make this the top and cut off that awkwardness. All right. I'm just gonna line these up. Mark it, trim it. You guys, we almost have a journal. Almost have this garden journal. So I got a new pair of Crocs. Oh, thanks, Jessie, and welcome. I know, I should just not do that. I should just post it. Some will enjoy it. Maybe some won't. That's just the risk we take when we put ourselves out there, right? Whoop, whoop. Okay, you guys, we have like a journal, like legit. Start to finish. I like showing y'all that you can make a journal, first of all, with the supplies you probably already have, and second of all, in like an hour. Okay, has it been? Yeah, it's been an hour, and we made a journal. And actually, this journal is pretty expansive and can hold quite a bit. So that's cool. Okay. Good. This is going to line up real nice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is adhere this first, and then I'm going to adhere the inside panel. And, you know, I'm just making this up. So that's the other thing. When it comes to journaling, you know, making your own journal, making your first journal, don't get too caught up in the details. You can just make it up. I'll never forget, I have this journal, and it was one that somebody who sells junk journals online kind of rejected because she couldn't figure out how the journal maker bound it together. And she discounted it steeply, and you know, she just wasn't, it just puzzled her, and so she wasn't sure about it, and so she kind of rejected it. And I was like, I'll buy it, I'll take it. I like that somebody bound that journal in such a strange and different way that she couldn't figure it out. I was like, awesome. Yes, I can get behind that. I'll take that journal. I'll give it a home. Okay, let me turn this up. I just really want to line this up with this top edge. Okay, all right, that's good. If you like real precise explanations of things and you want like real like professional looking journals and books, I would recommend Nik the Booksmith. She's and she doesn't mess around. Like she gets in there and gets real precise. And she can give you like much more expert advice on bookbinding and stuff. I have a few books that I've acquired for bookbinding, like alternative bookbinding and things. I just like winging it. It's just like in my card making. Just have some fun and wing it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get this one in there. Okay. Okay. I definitely have an appreciation for precision. I really do. I just don't mess myself up trying to do it. Oh, Barbara, you're lost. Are you lost in what I'm doing? So basically, see here, I've created kind of a cover sheet now for my accordion fold-out pages. One, because accordions can get out of hand. They can have a mind of their own and totally get out of hand on you. So I created these flaps to cover them, and that will keep them intact. I don't know. I haven't seen someone do it before. Like I said, I'm just making this up, but that will keep this really long, super big piece of paper together is the idea. Okay. So like I said, I knew I probably didn't need to put these down because we were going to cover it up. But what I might do is actually just score here and only adhere this paper like partially. And that way I still can, ooh, you know what we can do, you guys? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, what I'm gonna do is gonna put some tape here and down at the bottom. Okay, sorry, this is a big journal. Okay, I'm gonna put tape here, here, and down at the bottom, and I'm gonna create a pocket, but I'm gonna score this first, so you know, you can fold this out and then there can be a pocket back there. Yes, this is fun. Make things up, you guys. Just make it up. All right. Okay. So let me do that. I kind of like, what is that? We'll call that 3 3/4. Okay. Let me see if I can get that to score if I put this here. Don't know if I can. Let me try. Just go against. Now this is not real thick paper, so I want to be gentle and just kind of go against. It sounds like Dr. Shrub is breaking all of my dishes. He's not washing them. I think he is just going to break them all and buy me new ones, even though I just bought new dishes 2 months ago, because it sounds like everything's getting shattered in my sink right now, you guys. This is why I do the dishes. I'm like, careful, careful. Fragile. Okay, now obviously, let me point this out to you guys. Okay, so this part's going to be adhered down, right? This is going to be folded down too, all right? But then I want my book to open basically like this, okay? So now for my other cover, I want to do the same thing. I want to put my paper down like this. I'm going to put my score in it, and then that way it'll open this other way, okay? So this one has to go for this. And now what I'm going to do is take this one, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to score it the same. We did 3 3/4, right? Pretty sure we did. I'm just going to go against the edge here softly, bitty penny, softly. This is not thick paper. Gentle, gentle. Okay, that'll work. All right, now, just need to fold it this way. Okay, all right, let's put our paper in. Enough talking, let's do it. Okay. All right. Let's see what y'all are talking about. Poor Dr. Schrock. He's getting picked on right now, and he doesn't even know it. Hi, Ruby. That is so funny. Yeah, my hubby's like that. When he's like packing, when we're packing to go on a trip, oh my gosh. And honestly, I'm better at Tetris. I don't know. Don't tell him I told you that. But I think I am. I don't know. Maybe that's the competitive part of me. But I've learned to just let the man pack the car. Move on with your life. Be glad he's packing the car. I have a very engaged and supportive husband who gets in and does all the things. There's nothing that he's like, nope, that's a woman's job. Like, he's not like that at all. He's fully engaged and immersed in our family and in our life. So, you know, let him pack the car. Just go do something else. But yeah, when he does dishes, I mean, I don't know. Look away. For the faint of heart, just look away. Don't watch. It's going to get a little crazy. I'm not sure if I cut my tape too long over there or put my tape on too long. I'm just going to put it on the paper, and then I won't have to worry about it. All right, so yay, our journal is going to have some pockets. I will let you guys know how this goes as far as how we like using it for its intended purpose. All right, see? Okay, so it'll fold flat, okay? Our flap will cover it. It'll keep our accordion together. Life is gonna be nice and tidy. And then we can roll it out. We can take it out, and then we can stretch it all the way this way. And look, we have a pocket. And we can still see our pretty paper, so that makes me happy. What do y'all think? I think we got there. Okay, so now let's do this other side real quick. Rhonda, hello, good morning. Australia, awesome. Hey, we have, speaking of Australia, and this, I'm making a garden journal right now, Rhonda, so that's another reason I'm thinking of this. But, we just got kiwi, the kiwi grapes. They're the small kiwi that are like grape size, and the flesh is real soft, so you can eat the whole thing. Okay, first of all, I love kiwi very much, and I love grapes. They don't taste like grapes. They taste just like kiwi. It's just they're small like grapes. Anyways, we were out and I found 2 vines. And I'm so excited. They're in the garden, but I don't know. I don't know if they like Texas. They're not growing very fast. So I almost feel like they're probably getting too much. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, I have to think. I put my tape in the wrong place. Started thinking about kiwis and I put my tape in the wrong place. That's okay. We're just going to leave the release paper on and hope for the best. Okay. I knew it felt weird. Anyways, the vines aren't growing very fast, so I don't know if they just need to establish themselves or if this Texas sun's too much for them. But I'm really hopeful that we'll have some kiwi one day in our yard. Okay, all right. One kiwi plant, one of these kiwi plants is supposed to produce like 100 pounds of fruit a year, you guys. That's a lot. Okay. Now we have a pocket. We almost didn't have a pocket. We almost had a hot mess, but we have a pocket. Yes. Okay. All right, guys, we made a journal. I definitely want to like, you know, distress it a little bit. Here's what it kind of looks like from the top. I like it. I like the cleanliness of that top edge. I think Dr. Shrub will like that too. I like that, you know, it's definitely like front yard, backyard. I like that we can sketch, you know, different flower beds, or, you know, we can fold it out and sketch the whole yard. We can put things in the pockets. Where's the pocket? There it is. We can put things in the pocket. We can write notes. So if we sketch the whole yard, the front yard here, on the back, you know, we can write in notes about the plants or about the weather this summer. It's really just for this growing season. And then the backyard. The backyard with the sketch of the yard, what we're growing, and notes, and something in the pocket. And we have a journal. Fun! We did it. We did it in an hour and 15 minutes, start to finish. How about that? Hi, Danny. Welcome. Does your husband have a brother? He does, Barbara, but he's married too. Oh my goodness. So, and they're not the same. You know how that goes. They're different. I mean, he's very engaged and he's wonderful, but they're very different people, you know. So here it is. You know, now what I'm thinking of doing, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make y'all wait here with me any longer. But I think what I might do, so that Dr. Shrub doesn't go crazy trying to use this book if he wants to use it, is add some magnetic clasp. So what I'll probably do is I'll just show you real quick. I'll just explain. I'll take a pretty piece of paper and I'll attach it to the front, right? And what it'll end up kind of looking like, I guess, is like a clasp or whatever. Then I'll fold it over here like this. And then I'll put a magnet on it and a magnet on the back of this, I think. And that way I can open it with a magnet, or I'll use Velcro from the Dollar Tree. And that'll keep this even more secure. I like the idea of it being really secure. I don't want to use this piece of paper because it's directional and I don't like sideways stuff. Everything needs to be the right direction for me, even if it's a junk journal. So I'll have to find a piece of paper that won't drive me nuts if it's sideways. So let's see. Hey, Vicki, welcome. You know, we should use some of this really pretty paper. Let's see. It's just trying to see if there was a flower pattern that was a little smaller so I could get more of it in there. Ooh, I really like that pink. That would be very different. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Oh, I love this paper. It's been a very long time since a paper pad made me want to be a hoarder or like buy a second one. But this one definitely makes me want to buy a second paper pad because I don't want to ever run out of it, is the kind of feeling I get. Ooh, this would be pretty. Ooh, this would be pretty too. Like these cut aparts to put on the front like a book plate. Find Beauty. Oh, these would be pretty for the front. Enjoy the little things. All of these would be good for the front of our journal. I think I'm going to rip this one out. I'm not going to be a hoarder. I wouldn't tell you to be a hoarder, so I'm not going to be one either. If you love it, use it, chop it up. I'm going to see. Yes. Yeah, I'm just going to trim off like this side because that's all I need. And that'll make me some cute little, yeah, I do. You're so right. I need to ask Google how to grow them in Texas. I'm feeling like our sun is just too much, but I know y'all have, your sun's too much in Australia too. So I don't know. Let me turn it this way. Doesn't need to be too big, but I want to definitely get enough of that gorgeous rose. All right, so these will be like my latches to keep the accordion page folded. See, and Rhonda, that's why I need this journal. So like we've already planted the kiwi and it's not thriving like the other plants. So we're probably going to have to move it. And that's why each season I kind of need a journal like this so that I can record those movements. Okay, I'm just going to fold this. I said I wasn't going to do this. I said I was going to let y'all go and I would do this on my own time. But then once I pulled out the magnets, no one's here to stop me. I start doing it because, yeah, that's going to make me crazy. And what I'm talking about, what's going to make me crazy is when I open it and that thing flaps open. I don't want it to flap open. So I'm going to put this there instead. So this part I'll just glue on. Okay. Plus, I want y'all to see that you can make this up too. Okay. I kind of want to use Velcro. And I know I have some, but it's kind of hidden. I keep 4.3 million things on my desk. So it's a little bit hidden right now from me. It's not in plain sight. I should have it in my adhesive box. I do. Oh my gosh. I put something away. Yay. I love it when I put things away where they go. Okay. This is just Dollar Tree. Dun 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 dun. Crafter's Square fastener dots. Yep. Okay. So this is how I do it. I put them together so they'll line up nice with one another. They're going to be nice little friends. I kind of want to back this. Let me do that. My instinct, I'm going to follow my instinct. Always follow your instinct. Okay. So that's my other flap. Oh, look. Whoops. That's okay. Nobody panic. It's okay. Nothing's broken and my foot is fine. Yeah, I just want to back this since we're gonna put that Velcro on there, give it a little more stability. This is pretty nice thick paper, but it can't hurt. All right, now back to our fasteners, as they call it at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm gonna leave it a little loose. I don't want it to be too tight. That way the paper can grow. Oh, this is gonna be nice. See, now that's gonna keep my book together, and I'll do one on this other side. But I can just do that, lift it up, and journal away. Yay. All right. Let's do this side. I think on this side I'll put the pretty on the inside, since I'll see that more often. And I'll put this more plain piece on the back side. These are about right. I'm only gonna eyeball this, y'all. For the most part. Wow, my eyeballs did good. Okay. Well, it sounds like Dr. Shrub has broken all the dishes. I mean, washed all the dishes, and so that's good. I'll go cook dinner. It's gonna be easy tonight. Tacos and nachos. Bye, Lynn. Take care. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Bye, Cordelia. You're probably long gone, but bye-bye. Have a wonderful night. Oh, thanks, Grandma Gay. Okay. All right. Let me... Where did that... Yes, there. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know why that's back there. We are not going to worry about that. We're going to connect these so they're all lined up with one another. Oh, I did like that I reinforced it. So let me grab another scrap real quick. Oh, that's so pretty. Reinforce this. It's going to be a little, it's going to have to be trimmed a little. It's okay. We can do that. Have all of y'all eaten dinner? I know Rhonda's doing breakfast. It's not dinner time. She had her dinner last night, I hope. What are y'all having for dinner? We're having tacos and nachos. Because I already have a can of beans open. I already have the chicken thighs cooked from the other night. I'm totally fudging it too, you guys. Just like I do in here. I made Moroccan chicken thighs the other night, and I'm going to turn them into Texas tacos. So it's going to have a little bit of Morocco, a little bit of Texas, just a little bit of crazy. But if you put enough guacamole and sauce on it, it'll be delicious. So I don't have to cook. I'm really just kind of reheating and reimagining our leftovers to create something new. See, I live like a craft. All right. I'm kind of leaving this kind of loose so that I have some built-in space. I'm not planning on adding any pages, but it'll be nice to not be too tight. We are done. We are done. I may end up, I probably will come in. I'm gonna cut this one out and this one out and have them as like potential book plates on this journal. But this is our garden journal for 2022, and I might come in and add something here on the spine. I'm sure I have some scraps from the paper that I cut that I can add there. And that's it. We made a journal. And we hung out together. Look at us multitasking over here. Oh my goodness. T, are you junking on Friday? Are you making a junk journal video on Friday? If so, everybody, Not Afraid of Color, T does junk journals and she does them live like this. And she has her own style. So check her out. Danny is a card maker. If y'all are looking for another card making channel, Danny's Dreams. She's a dream. She's the sweetest. And she can color like it's nobody's business. So check out Danny. Let's see, I think that's my card making and journaling friend. And T's a card maker too, you guys. She doesn't just do junk journals as if that's just a thing, but you know what I mean. She is very much a card maker too. Thanks for hanging out with me. Love you guys. 10 Central Fridays. Yes, Not Afraid of Color. And I hope y'all have a really great night. I don't plan on having another video out this week because I kind of took some time off, but to celebrate my little girl's birthday, you just got to, right? But hey, we just made a journal together, so I hope you like it. If you did, give it a try. I tried to give you dimensions as I went. You wouldn't have to make this a garden journal. You could make it in any kind of journal or scrapbook that you wanted, but I think it's a lot of fun. So thanks for hanging out with me. You guys, yes, Rhonda, everyone stay safe. You stay safe as well. I'll try to keep you updated about those kiwis. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye.